This November, Solano County voters will decide whether to allow a group of Silicon Valley billionaires to build a new city. So it's a project called California Forever, and the group promises to turn 60,000 acres of farmland into a thriving community for 400,000 people. But an April poll found that 70% of likely voters were opposed to the plan. So now the group is offering all sorts of community incentives to win people over. And as John Ramos reports, that includes plans to build healthcare clinics all across Solano County.
When some Silicon Valley investors decided to build a brand new city out in rural Solano County, it raised a lot of suspicions here in small towns like Rio Vista. And now the project leaders are desperately looking for a way to build goodwill amongst the locals. It's Meatball Monday at Pizza A Go-Go, and owner Robin Seibert says there had been a lot of questions about what was going on across the street.
Every single person that's coming in here today is asking me what's going on right there, and I say I'm learning it exactly the same moment you're learning it.
California Forever is proposing the so-called East Solano Plan, which would create a giant new planned community on rural land between Fairfield and Rio Vista. On this day, founder Jan Schramik gathered the media to announce the company's sponsorship of a series of new primary and urgent care health clinics throughout Solano County, including in Rio Vista, a community that currently has no health care facility of any kind.
And so having something closer by where they can get assistance with transportation to some place more reasonable than 45 minutes away is what's going to be provided here.
To me, this clinic is a prime example of what's possible with the right capital and the right partnerships.
But it's also a prime example of why California Forever is having such a hard time gaining the trust of local citizens. The building they were standing in front of is empty and won't be open until sometime in 2025. And Robin says she never saw the signs on the window until this morning.
I'm right across the street, and I didn't know that it was going to be a health center until today.
California Forever has faced a lot of questions over its secrecy, uncertain water supply, and battles with local landowners. And some believe the offer of healthcare clinics is an effort to mend some fences.
All those kind of things just created a lot of mistrust and suspicion and a lot of negative feelings. I think you're starting to see that turn a little bit. I think you're starting to see as more and more people become aware of some of the positive impacts. I think it's starting to turn a little bit.
Is this one of those positive impacts?
This is a big positive. Probably one of the bigger ones I've seen.
People who might have started as skeptical and maybe even jaded have realized that there are people who are just trying to do the right thing and build it for the right reasons.
But California Forever also needs public support to pass a voter initiative that would allow farmland to be rezoned. And so far, polls show the public remains skeptical. As for Robin, she's just afraid of what will happen to her quiet city if thousands of California Forever residents begin cutting through downtown for their commute.
I'll tell you what, I would rather keep my small town and have to drive to the doctor.
That's how you're feeling right now?
That's how I feel.
A new clinic for urgent care would be helpful to a lot of people, but a loss of trust is something that can take a lot longer to heal.
The Solano County Board of Supervisors will discuss the project's rezoning at tomorrow's meeting. They could choose to make the changes themselves or wait to let the voters decide. So the health clinics are just the latest incentive that California Forever is promising to voters. Over the past few months, officials have claimed that at least 12 employers are committed to creating jobs there. They also say they will pay for highly skilled job training in fields like IT and data analytics. They pledged $500,000 to dozens of Solano County nonprofits. And they say they'll use part of the land for the largest solar farm on the West Coast.